You are listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hell Gate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Tuesday the 16th of June, 2026. It is 88 days after the spring equinox. It is 5 days before the summer solstice. Tonight at sundown, the Islamic New Year is expected to begin. It depends on the sighting of the new crescent moon. It will be the first day of the month of Muharram and the first day of 1448 in the year of the Hijrah. In today's episode, trumpet vines, a roller coaster, crackerjack, Pepsi, IBM, an audacious journey, and a famous defection. The sun rises today at 5:24 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 12:56 p.m. The sun sets today at 8:29 p.m. Civil twilight ends at 9:03 p.m. and nautical twilight ends at 9:45 p.m. The length of daytime today is 19 seconds longer than yesterday. The moon is in its waxing crescent phase and is 4% full at midday. The moon rises today at 6:40 a.m., and then it sets at 10:31 p.m. These are the predicted tides today for Horn's Hook. In the morning, low tide, 5:47 a.m., minus 6 centimeters. At midday, high tide, 12:08 p.m., 1 meter 58. In the evening, low tide, 5:52 p.m., 12 centimeters. In our shared realm of plants and animals, the trumpet vines have come into flower. Native to eastern North America, they are one of the showiest of native plants. The flowers are indeed trumpet-shaped, and in the most common varieties are a vibrant coral color. They are long bloomers as well, and will be bedecked in flowers for up to 3 months. Ruby-throated hummingbirds are attracted to them. Because they are such vigorous growers, heavy pruning is recommended, and their aerial rootlets can damage the surfaces on which they climb, but once established, they make a dense cover for fences and arbors. Other names for the plant include cow vine, foxglove vine, hell vine, and devil's shoestring. Commemorations. On this day in 1884, the first roller coaster opened on Coney Island. Dubbed the Switchback Railway, it was designed by Lamarcus Adna Thompson. It functioned by gravity. Riders had to climb a tower to board a car with benches. The car was pushed off and coasted 600 feet down an undulating track at a terrifying speed of 6 miles per hour. After each ride was over, the car was switched to a parallel return track. The fare was 5 cents. Speaking of amusements, on this day in 1893, crackerjack was introduced at Chicago's World Columbian Exposition by the German-American F.W. Ruckheim. The caramel-coated popcorn and peanuts were an immediate hit. The name crackerjack was American slang for something terrific or excellent. The prize inside each box was introduced in 1912, and the mascots, Sailor Jack and his dog Bingo, were introduced in 1916. Cracker Jack's slogan was, "The more you eat, the more you want," which led one food historian to comment it was the first American junk food. In 2016, the toy gift inside each box was replaced with a QR code giving access to games on smartphones. Boo to that. On this day in 1903, the pharmacist Caleb Davis Bradham officially registered the Pepsi-Cola trademark, a good drink to wash down those Cracker Jacks. On this day in 1911, IBM was founded as the Computing Tabulating Recording Company in Endicott, New York. Mad Adventures. On this day in 1948, Ben Carlin and his wife Eleanor launched a modified amphibious jeep into New York Harbor with the intention of using it to circumnavigate the globe in a single vessel. 100 perplexed longshoremen cheered them on. The jeep had a boat's hull as well as tires, so it could truly navigate both land and sea. This first attempt ended in failure. They quickly lost radio contact, and 5 days later made land just 40 miles to the south in New Jersey. Undaunted, they made 3 more attempts that month, but to no avail. We will meet them again on July 19th, the anniversary of their successful launch in 1950. On this day in 1961, the great dancer Rudolf Nureyev defected from the Soviet Union while on tour with the Kirov Ballet in Paris. In our preparations for the 4th of July, we offer you these words of Abraham Lincoln. They come from an 1858 speech given on this day as he sought the Illinois Republican nomination for a Senate seat. He said, "A house divided against itself cannot stand. I believe this government cannot endure, permanently half slave and half free. I do not expect the Union to be dissolved. I do not expect the house to fall, but I do expect it will cease to be divided. It will become all one thing or all the other." It was a stirring call to abolish slavery across the whole nation, and it has to be said his brave words cost him the Senate seat. To all James Joyce fans out there, we wish a happy Bloomsday today. In the World's Cup, France meets Senegal today at New York, New Jersey Stadium at 3 p.m. And that is the Observatory, Tuesday the 16th of June, 2026.